Hey there, Starks, Lannisters, and Targaryens. Welcome to Game of Thrones Power Rankings, the show where I assess who is currently winning the Game of Thrones. Today I'm joined by fellow YouTuber, Forklifter Matt.
It's episode 3 of Game of Thrones, and there was a lot of movement this week.
That's right, with our official introduction to King's Landing, there are several people on the list who have dropped, starting with the Targaryens.
Though Daenerys drops 5 spots in the power rankings because of the new players in King's Landing, she solidifies her spot above Viserys when she showcases her influence with the Dothraki over her brother.
Kill these Dothraki dogs!
Shall we return to the Carousel, Khaleesi?
Next we have Catelyn Stark at number 11, as she finally gives Ned the information about the Lannisters. But she doesn't move up this week in terms of influence, as she travels back to Winterfell.
Next up, we have a newcomer on the list, Tywin Lannister at number 10. In this episode, we discover that the crown is in debt to Tywin, but we don't exactly know what his influence is amongst the Lannisters, especially when he's in Casterly Rock.
I'll have to borrow it. The Lannisters will accommodate, I expect. We already owe Lord Tywin 3 million gold. What's another 80,000?
Are you telling me the crown is 3 million in debt?
I'm telling you the crown is 6 million in debt.
How could he let this happen?
At number 7 we have Cersei Lannister, who is fostering her influence on the future king, Joffrey Baratheon, training him how to be a good king.
A good king knows when to save his strength and when to destroy his enemies.
At number 4, we have another newcomer, the Master of Whispers, Varys. Knowledge is his trade, and he was the only one to know that Catelyn Stark had come to King's Landing before she even stepped a few feet onto its grounds.
But at number 3, Peter Baelish just barely beats him out. He is the one who truly has influence over Catelyn. Peter is the one moving the pieces. He has the greatest influence amongst the small council, and he has control of the City Watch, who are the ones who escorted Catelyn to his brothel.
From the start of this episode, we see that Ned Stark is completely out of his element, but with the knowledge of the Lannister dagger and his continued relationship with the king, he's in a prime position to shake things up in King's Landing.
And of course, Robert Baratheon still reigns supreme at number 1. This is best represented in his scene with Jaime Lannister, where he forces the guardsmen to listen to him being intimate with other women. Women who are not his wife, and by extension, Jaime's sister. As great as Jaime and possibly Tywin are, they still answer to the king.
And that's this episode's power rankings. Of course, this list will change over time as the season progresses, but what do you think of this episode's rankings?
Let us know in the comments below, and as always, peace, love, and 7 blessings.